Hello YouTube, it's Gorgabash here. Just want to let you know that I've had this video planned for a long time. So talk about how I came on the YouTube. I'm just trying to think of where to start. If you look up my YouTube page, it says I started around November of 2006. Yep, I came on the YouTube once I came onto the site from just watching videos on YouTube. I decided to create my own profile. I do not know how I came up with the name Gorgabash. It was just something that popped in my head. If you noticed, so yeah, longest time I had this YouTube profile, but I didn't do anything with it. So yeah, then one day I was watching someone do boss battles. He record footage of RPG games like Final Fantasy, Wild Arms, and just record the boss battles of it and put it on YouTube. And I was interested and asked him how he did it. He said it was simple. He just recorded it from a Dazzle. Well, I didn't have a Dazzle, so I found another method. I just recorded it directly to a VCR on a VAH, a VAH, a videotape. That's how I recorded it. Using a combination of a TV, a VCR, and my PlayStation 2, I did boss battles of Shadow Hearts, which you could see are my first videos I ever did. I never finished those videos because of time constraints and other things that were going on. And I realized this wasn't working. I mean, I had to record these videos onto his VHS, wait to go to my friend's place who did have a Dazzle and a Pinnacle Studio 10, and upload it onto that Pinnacle Studio and edit it and then put it on YouTube. That took forever. I would be at that friend's place from 1 in the afternoon to midnight to 1 in the morning doing this stuff. Because that was the only time I got to do that, was going to this friend's place on weekends to do this, upload this boss battles. So I kind of stopped that for a while, realized it wasn't working. Then later I came back to YouTube and watched when he was known on the time for his username Cloud8745. He did a little playthrough of Ape Escape for the PlayStation 1. I enjoyed that. Had a couple laughs. And I wanted to do that, do walkthroughs of video games. And so I asked my dad my dad asked me jokingly what I wanted for Christmas that year of 2007. And I said, I want a Dazzle DVD recorder. And that's what I got, a Dazzle DVD recorder with Pinnacle Studio 10 with it. And so I got that, and as you can see, my first actual game walkthrough was Ratchet and Clank. And that eventually, that became a huge success. Went on to Going Commando, then Up Your Arsenal, Deadlocked, the PS2 port of Size Matters. I also did the level 1. Other things I did are the level 1 run through of Star Fox for the Super Nintendo with commentary. That didn't really work so well with the commentary. Super Mario Land. I tried doing Super Mario Land 2, but I lost interest in that. And now I'm doing Star Fox Adventures for the Nintendo GameCube. Yeah. Oh boy, what else to talk about? In case you're wondering why I had that 10-minute hiatus between parts 38 and 39 of Star Fox Adventures, that was something, I guess it was my fault, I could say. Maybe not. Sorry, my camera just went screaming black, so I couldn't see anything. And my laptop was all let me back take a step backwards for a minute. I used Pinnacle Studio 10 on my older laptop, so I would like record footage from the PS2 to the Dazzle directly into my laptop. I didn't use a TV because I don't know, the way I did it just seemed perfectly fine. I mean, other people do it. More power to them. But I just didn't have the cord, so I just recorded directly to the computer. So I for playing everything, I directly looked onto this capture screen on the computer. Anyway, with my other laptop, this something with the power did not work. And this, whenever I plugged it into my other laptop, it wouldn't charge. So that wouldn't work, because recording, I found out my other laptop takes a lot of power, my battery, and the battery started going bad. It would start draining a lot faster on the other laptop, so that didn't work. So I said, I made promises, says, don't worry, I'll get something fixed soon so I can do this again. 2 months, 1 month became 2 months, 2 months became 4 months, and eventually became to 10 months. So 10 months later, I got a new laptop. I got a new Dazzle with Pinnacle Studio HD version 14, and once again, I'm recording Star Fox Adventures directly onto my computer, and then, editing it and cutting out parts and putting it onto YouTube. So yeah, that's a little thing how I came on the YouTube. And here's another thing also. I put some thought into this, like what I said in my last video. I said I would do Rayman 2, The Great Escape, for the Nintendo 64 version, as my next little game to do. Then Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction, which was for PlayStation 3. After that, well, I decided, what do the people want? So I'm feeling kind of generous. You can decide what I want, like I can do. So decide, do you want me to do Ratchet and Clank Future or Rayman 2? You decide. Just leave a little comment on either this video or channel post. I probably won't do commentary, because yeah, commentary, that's something I don't really do. The reason why I don't do walkthroughs, playthroughs with commentary or let's plays is, the thing is, I really have nothing to say. I mean, when I'm playing games normally, I say a whole bunch of shit, like, oh, this would be so much different if it was done this way, or laughing at some stupid line Sonic says. But if I would do it like in a comment walkthrough, I wouldn't know what to say. I would be like silent the whole time. So that's why I don't really do commentary for walkthroughs and all that stuff. So yeah. I mean, there are other great other YouTube users who have a blast. They know, I can tell they have a blast with it, because you can hear it in their voice. You can hear it in their voice, and I like hearing them. I mean, the stuff they say, it makes me laugh when they talk, when they're doing their let's plays or walkthroughs with commentary. And let's see about that. Oh yeah, I was here to talk about a little bit about YouTube users whose videos I enjoy watching on YouTube. First of which I would like to mention is MetroidHunters. Most of you know her on her page as Jen. On her comment channel page, you call her Jen or something. Not something. Yeah, her name's Jen. Her real name's Jen. But you know her as MetroidHunters. She's mostly done, walkthroughs for like Metroid Prime, Echoes, Corruption, the Fire Emblem games, the Call of